Greetings, Hive fans. Second live stream of the day, 2023 Hive Online World Championship. I was up early this morning, 7 o'clock my time this morning. We had an exciting match, Gandak versus Mangusta. And as Ordep Kubik said, Gandak is one of the best counterattackers on the planet. He withstood Mangusta's attack, counterattacked, and won. So it's an excellent game. Gandak clinched that match victory with his third win. So this afternoon, or this morning, my time, this afternoon, your time, if you're in Europe, we've got Nevir, that's Tom Fife, versus HappyKiwi, that's Patrick Berggren, in a Group D match. And let's take a look. This is their first game in their match. Of course, it's a 4-game match, round robin, 4 players in each round robin, so 3 matches for each player in each round robin group. Top 2 finishers in each group move on to the single elimination. So they are about ready to start. So let's see if okay, we should be live. Let's take a quick look here. They are started, so I am going to go ahead and get the room open and we will get going. We're moving along very quickly here, so I'm going to try to get caught up here as quickly as I can. And then let's see if I can get okay, I think we are up and going. Greetings to the Lone Badger. Greetings to Pure Riffery. I see you made it on time this time, Pure. Welcome. Let's take a quick look. Yep, it looks like everything's up and going. Remember, there is a 3-minute delay. Nevir is playing black. I'm sorry, Nevir is playing white. HappyKiwi is playing black. Let's see if we've got... Obviously, we're up and running because we've got people watching. Yep, there we go. Okay, perfect. So we've had some exciting Hive here in the 2023 Hive Online World Championship. The round robin, 32 of the top players in the world competing. Neither player has played the pill bug yet, but an interesting game earlier today with Gandak and Mangusta. I'm going to have to go back and look at it. I don't think either pill bug ever ended up adjacent their own queen. Both of them provided some defense, but not adjacent. It was a very interesting counterattack. Very, very good, strong counterattack from Gandak. So Nevir decides he wants to make sure he gets his pill bug in, so plays the pill bug. Over here, let me click a couple options. We want text, and we want to not track the mice. And as I mentioned earlier today, I am going out later this afternoon and buying a new computer. My computer is causing all kinds of issues. Upload, I have no problem. Download and things on my Windows are just not working well at all. So a C queen configuration, and HappyKiwi is continuing to bring in ants. Notice the white with the C configuration, the white ant could attack and set up a hex trap here. Black is controlling the outside of the hive. We'll see how much effect that has. With 2 black ants available, it could very well be that the next 2 bugs brought in by white are going to get pinned. Of course, a white possibility would be to bring a spider here, which would attack this spot. If the black ant moved, the black ant might be forced to pin the white spider. Of course, with the 2 free black ants, if white brings in an ant or a mosquito, you could be reasonably assured it's going to get pinned immediately. The only place it might not get pinned is if the mosquito comes in here, because if it gets pinned and then doesn't get self-pinned, then the white mosquito would be able to warp the black queen away. And he does in fact play the white spider. If you can force your opponent to use a powerful ant to pin a not so powerful bug like a spider or a grasshopper, usually that's a good thing. The HappyKiwi almost assuredly has to move this ant. If he doesn't, yeah, he moved it and probably deciding which spot he wanted to pin. And now with the mosquito coming in, instantly having pill bug power, if black elects to pin the mosquito and doesn't immediately anchor it down, white could then use pill bug power just to move the black away. And as long as the white mosquito, or right now both mosquitoes have ant power, so if a beetle gets brought in, it could immediately get pinned by the opposing mosquito. Another threat here that nevir has is warping the white queen out and then setting up a beetle factory to bring in a black beetle. I'm sorry, bring in a white beetle. Okay, not wanting to miss out on the pill bug, the black pill bug comes in. Now, of course, that frees the black ant because the white spider no longer has an angle of attack to a kill spot. Interesting. That also sets up, and nevir took advantage of white beetle spawns there. Notice black has no bugs with angles of attack to that kill spot. The queen and the ladybug are both pinned, self-pinned. Nothing can stop the white beetle from climbing up. Of course, what black could do here is move the pill bug. Nope, wouldn't want to do that because he moved the pill bug. The white beetle breaks the ring. So Pedro says, I love this type of game, a control player versus a chaos player. If you haven't seen the video, Ad Abstra, that's Francesco Salerno on his channel, posted a video describing the 4 major types of players, and that's 2 of them, control player and chaos player. The black beetle comes in, the white beetle climbs up. So white is on the verge of qualifying for the win. I only have about an hour this morning. I'm not working today, so I do have the day off, but I've got a lot to do, including going out and getting a new computer. So hopefully, if they play 2 games, they'll both be very quick. Or if they'll hopefully only play 1 in about an hour. Black ant number 3 comes in. Now, is nevir going to go ahead and cover the queen and qualify, allow it to be recovered? Kind of keep an eye out to make sure I don't miss something while I talk. White could, of course, threatened with a mosquito, but it could very easily get pinned by one of the ants. So I'm guessing that Pedro was referring to HappyKiwi as the control player and Nevir as the chaos player. So is Tom going to continue with this chaos? Or is he going to take a little control and pin a black ant? As long as black doesn't have a bug with an... Oh, he would though. The black ladybug would now have an angle of attack to that spot. So white cannot use this spawn point. He could move the mosquito to here. Then if the ladybug moves away, breaking the ring, white beetle could move forward. So Pedro said, yes, that's what it is. Oh, now that's interesting because if black now recovers, the white mosquito can move to there and the black ladybug is not free. So recovering is not automatic here. And of course, we're already starting discussion for the format of the 2024 Hive Online World Championship. There's a link down below to the Hive, the Boardless Game Discord channel. Most of you that are watching this live, no doubt, are already on the Discord channel, but join in the conversation at some time, probably after the round robin is done and the knockout rounds start. We're going to have a live stream and have a discussion, allowing people to give their opinions on what changes should be made. And if I had to venture a guess, one of the changes that might happen is doing away with Fort BGA turn-based games as a qualification, because we've seen some players that play primarily turn-based not be responsible when it comes to playing their scheduled games. We've already seen the danger. Let's see, what did he do? He played, so he did cover. Although the other thing to consider is if he does attack with the mosquito, that provides a bridge that allows the black beetle to approach and cover the white queen, and black could qualify for the win in that manner. So Mikhail Sturo, who plays under the name Sturek, says, maybe I'm wrong, but looks like Nevir is the best C opening player. Could very well be. He has a strong attack going, and as I mentioned earlier, the white ant attack sets up the hex trap. I would guess one of the, okay, let's see, what did he do? Okay, he moved to there. I was about to say, coming to here would not only keep ant power for the mosquito, pin the ant, but it would also pin the ladybug. But went ahead and moved to there. That is interesting. Okay, that frees the white ladybug. Keeps the mosquito with pillbug power. That's interesting. Let's see why he went there instead of here. We already discussed that, the potential for the black beetle to cross the bridge. So let's see, how can Nevir continue his attack? Both black beetles have come in. So Pedro says, Euclix and Quad are also very good C opening players. I mentioned earlier and showed my Excel file that I'm keeping. Hold on. My Excel file that I'm keeping on all the games played in the tournament. So I should have some interesting statistics on the results of the different openings and how many different openings and the relative usage of them. Sorry about that. If Nevir doesn't break the ring, then the black ladybug could break the ring. So what would happen? Let's take a look at what HappyKiwi is threatening. If he moves the ladybug to there, oh, okay, let's see, here we go. Okay, he's considering placing a grasshopper here. And he did. He placed the grasshopper there. So if HappyKiwi breaks the ring jumping to there, if the ladybug moves, ladybug would have to move. Oh, let's take a look. Make sure I don't miss something here. So if the ladybug jumps to there, taking a setup shot, white would either have to warp the queen away, warp the white pill bug away, or move the ladybug. And that would force the warping of the queen, which would clear the white queen away. And that's what he did. He moved the ladybug to there. Now, white's three options are move the pill bug, the ladybug, or the queen. Okay, well, no, black doesn't have a beetle to spawn, so either one of those spots would work. White could attack with the grasshopper. So let's see what option white chooses. I'm thinking he's probably going to move the ladybug because he always has the option of warping the queen away. You could actually move the ladybug to here, which would give ladybug power to the mosquito, plus give the mosquito the ability to defend if a black beetle were to advance. I think this is the last game scheduled today. Okay, Nevir is picking up the ladybug. Let's see where he's going to place it. As I've always said before, it's kind of interesting how the you touch it, you move it rule in chess doesn't apply to Hive. So you can actually pick something. Oh, that's interesting. See what's happening here. The white queen. Nevir is attacking with the white queen. or considering attacking with the white queen. He looked at it. I would not have even thought about that. That's an interesting one. The viewers are just past the 7-minute mark. HappyKiwi still has 12.5 minutes to go. So the King of Chaos is adding more chaos by attacking with the queen. Wow, puts the two queens right next to one another. If the black ladybug doesn't move, then the white mosquito or the white ladybug, either one of them could attack. Very, very interesting. I would never have seen that. This is one of the more exciting games. Well, let's see. What is white threatening? The white ladybug goes to there, set up shot, threatening the kill shot to here. Black would have to respond. Very interesting. If the one of the black ants, I would assume probably this black ant, and it's a grasshopper, white mosquito could jump out getting ant power. Now HappyKiwi's in a think. He's got to be very careful here. Okay, the black ladybug. Of course, this is one of those situations where this spot here would be a self setup shot. So no bug cannot move into there, nor can a white bug spawn there. Okay. Drop the spider in the circle, in the ring. This is you don't see this very often. All 6 bugs in the ring are the same color. So white, black is definitely controlling the outside of the hive. White still has an ant yet to play. So to kind of determine what black is going to do defensively, you have to look at what is white's threat. So white mosquito to there would threaten, of course, to warp the black pill bug away, would also allow this point to be used as a spawn point. I think at some point, the black ants are going to have to get active. Very good spots for those two black ants would be hitting the outside of the circle, or the ring, keeping the ring. And so he elected to first pin the spider. And Nevir must have had a plan because he didn't spend much time at all looking at the mosquito jumping to there. Of course, at that point, the white mosquito is now threatening to cover the black beetle. The interesting thing about this potential move, moving the ladybug to there, white has no bug available to take the kill shot. So he does jump the mosquito over, which is now threatening to climb up using beetle power. Kill bug, if it moves to there, white can warp the black ant in. If it moves to here, it's no longer in a good defensive position. Quite often when you say the queen's adjacent, it ends up in a draw, but I just have a feeling this one's not going to end up in a draw. Got my little notepad here. HappyKiwi made it to the quarterfinals last year, so he ranked in the 5 through 8. And let's see where Nevir qualified in the 8th spot of the BGA Swiss. And of course, Nevir, that's Tom. Tom is on the tournament committee with Frasco and me. So Magoogie asked, where's the black bee? So I answered under the Oreo stack. So I'll do that so you can see. What's that? Okay, so the black beetle went to there. Black beetle going to there is now threatening to qualify for the win by covering the white queen. I would think the most likely thing to do would be to move the white queen back away. But that's kind of the opposite of what the whole purpose was. Sure, I'm keeping up to date here. Now, one might initially think that moving the queen back to where it came from might be a waste of tempo, but what it did was it caused that black beetle to end up in a kill spot and now pinned into that kill spot. And of course, the white queen is still able to warp itself out. But black has complete control of the outside of the hive. This is definitely an outer-inner game. Black controlling the outer part of the hive, white fighting on the inner part of the hive. And the white queen escapes. What's interesting also is now that has set up a beetle factory here. The white beetle can come in. But again, white does not have bugs available with angles of attack to take the kill shot. Because the black spider is threatening to anchor down the white queen. White could do a spider intercept by moving the grasshopper over to there. Okay, he did use the beetle factory. Well, this is an interesting game. It's so very interesting how no two Hive games seem to be alike. HappyKiwi is definitely playing defense here. The ability to qualify for the win has been lessened immensely. Greetings to R10 Canali. We've played a few times on PGA. Okay. Grasshopper to there. Always ask yourself, where is it going? Oh, I had noticed the time pressure, Pedro. 4.5 minutes for Nevir, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and HappyKiwi and counting. Now, what's interesting, let's say that the black grasshopper goes to here, white covers it, and now the threat, of course, is the white grasshopper being warped to there. Is that a threat? And of course, it's possible for the black grasshopper to do a self-setup shot because white has no bugs available to take that kill shot. Okay, HappyKiwi is in full defensive mode at the moment. Oh, that is very interesting. White is in complete control of this ring, so if the white grasshopper jumps to there, that frees the white ladybug. But again, the white ladybug could jump to there, forcing the black pillbug to move away. So I think that's the most likely. Oh, interesting. The white ant comes in. You don't see that very often. The white ant coming in. Interesting. The black grasshopper cannot jump to here because the white ladybug does have an angle of attack. So the white ant could go to there, and then a white grasshopper to there. Wow, yeah, Nevir is definitely doing an excellent job of the inner hive game. Black has complete control of the outside of the hive, and white is fighting from the inside out and doing an exceptional job of this. Does black have any? Yes, in theory, black could move the pill bug to there, but that would just allow the white mosquito to jump up, climb up. The white's threader ant to there, grasshopper to here, and then spawn another grasshopper there. Thanks, Dirk. I appreciate that. That I should probably try that. Okay, so oh, very interesting. Black has gone on the attack. With less than a minute to go, HappyKiwi has gone on the attack, but it looks like it's not going to be enough. The grasshopper placement, grasshopper movement, now puts an angle of attack to the kill spot. The black pillbug's going to have to move. Black grasshopper attacks. I'm sorry, white grasshopper attacks. White grasshopper gets placed. Wow. Oh, interesting. Okay, the ladybug. Ladybug takes the setup shot because the beetle's available to take the kill shot. Wow, what a game. Definitely an excellent example of the difference between fighting from the outside and fighting from the inside. Nevir, as Ordep said, Nevir is the chaos player, and he was able to fight from the inside and came up with the victory. So Pedro says, today I wanted to make a video, but I didn't know what about. Now I have it. You're absolutely right, Pedro. Inner Hive game versus outer Hive game. Perfect example of that. Well, let's get the lobby open. I'm not going to be able to stream another one if they decide to play again. Let me ask them in the lobby. Let me get the lobby open here. Let's get that closed, and the lobby reopen. And let me ask, are they playing a second game today? So Dirk, I appreciate that comment. So my boss said the same thing. So maybe that's what I'll do is spend the afternoon. One reason why I wanted to do it was we're in the sales tax holiday, so I get to save 6.5%. But I think I will try that. I'll have to then, of course, reload all my software. And of course, there's a link. If you would like to make a cash contribution to my channel, I'd appreciate it. There's a buy me a coffee link down below. What an exciting game. I'm still waiting to see if they're going to play a second game, although even if they play a second game, I can't. I've got too much going on today to do that. So congratulations to Nevir. That's Tom Fife, also known as Veeam over on Discord. What a game. Most important, of course, it gave Pedro something to make a video about. So I think I'm going to have to call it quits for today, even if they decide to play a second game. I've got too much going on for this afternoon. So I appreciate you all joining me today. It's been about an hour of broadcast. We appreciate everybody coming on, and thank you very much, Dirk Yan Lan, for your comment. I guess I'll try that before I go buy a new computer. So as always, I'm here helping you play Hive like a champion. Thank you very much for watching today. And so until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off. Let me hit my close.